Hi neighbors, welcome to my channel. My name is Jerry and I hope that you're all doing well. Today I am doing a collaboration video with my friend Jim at Jim's Kids Kitchen.
Well, hey there, neighbor.
And Jim will know any other of the channels that are collabing in this as well. So after you watch this video, please go visit Jim and see what he's making. It's a cereal collaboration. So I'm making cornflake cookies. They're no bake. There's no egg. So anyway, I thought this one would be a good one to make. I also just wanted to take a moment of your time to tell you a little bit about Jim. He's a wonderful person that brings smiles to people's faces, and we could all use smiles. And I really, really like Jim. I really love his channel. I put him on sometimes to just play him in the background. He always tells great jokes. And he loves vintage recipes and unique and different recipes, and he tries them all. And yeah, we're going to do another collaboration after today on the 10th of March. We're doing a friendiversary collaboration on that day. Today is actually the day that is our anniversary of becoming friends here on YouTube. But Jim was committed to collaboration, the cereal collaboration, and he was so kind to invite me into it. So thank you so much, Jim. You're a wonderful person, a wonderful friend, and I'm so happy to know you. Anyway, let's get on. A bit long-winded sometimes I am. You're going to need a saucepan because you're going to melt some butter. I have a stick of butter here that I'm going to put in there. Bring you a little bit closer so that you can see what's going on. I'm going to put it on low heat. I don't want to burn the butter. Come on over. Stick of butter. And to this stick of butter, this recipe is in several of my community cookbooks. So I can't give credit to one of those cookbooks because there are not a lot of them. A half a cup of just regular granulated sugar into the pot. Okay, so that's a half a cup. And I have some honey here. You can use corn syrup if you want, if you prefer. You know, you're going to put a quarter of a cup. Oh, oopsie daisy. Anybody knows where oopsie daisy came from? Let me know. Have any of you made cornflake cookies before? I'm going to turn this down like really low. Next ingredient is, there's a couple ingredients in this that are optional. So the next ingredient is optional, but my guys like it with some cocoa powder. Let's see, there we go. Starting to melt. My guys like cocoa powder, so I'm going to put the recipe. When I do put cocoa powder in, it suggests to put 2 tablespoons of this cocoa powder in there. Gets nice and chocolatey. I have some wax paper over on a cookie sheet over there. I'm going to wait until it's all melted, and the same with the sugar. I want the sugar to dissolve and the butter to be completely melted before the next stage. You want to do this in a medium saucepan because you want to be able to fit the other ingredients in when I take it off the heat. And when you do take it off the heat, optional, you can add a teaspoon of vanilla extract to mix that in there after you take it off the heat. These are a great little snacky poo to take it with you while you're going out the door and you're on your way to do something and you want something with your tea or coffee. This is wonderful. Okay, I'm going to put a half a cup of coconut flakes, a good half cup. I always overflow it just a wee little bit. Thanks for being here. I do appreciate you guys. I really do. I don't ever want you to doubt that. So I just want to say thanks. I'm also going to add 2 cups of cornflakes. I'm going to also give some to the countertop because you never know when it can be a little hungry and need a little snacky poo as well. So I like to feed the countertop every once in a while. I'll show you the optional ingredient in a second. There we go, some for the counter. And the next ingredient is optional. A half a cup of chopped almonds or peanuts or whatever kind of nut you like. If you feel like a nut, add half a cup. You can chop them up. I got slivered almonds that I'm putting in. One nice thing with adding the chocolate, you can see how much it's getting coated. For sure. And then I'm going to get myself a spoon. Let's feed the counter with some of the chocolate-covered cornflakes as well. Look at that. Doesn't that look delicious? If I do say so myself. Okay, I'm going to get a spoon. I grabbed like a large tablespoon. You can do like a teaspoon out of your drawer. Or you can use, actually, for the purpose of this video, I will use a measuring spoon. Kind of give you an idea how much you can get. I'm going to use a tablespoon for each cookie. If you have to shape them with your hand, go ahead if you want to. But they're quite messy if you do that. But if you have to shape it with your hand. Okay. These take a little bit of time to firm up. Because you have to wait for the butter and the honey. The honey makes it a little bit chewy and delicious, of course. And the butter will firm it up a bit. And any little strays like that, you can just sneak a tasty poo like that. Neighbors, if you use a tablespoon measure, you'll get, I got 2 dozen. So you'll get that or about that if you use a tablespoon measure for making these no-bake, delicious cereal cookies. They are wonderful, I wouldn't lie to you. I also want to take this time again to say thank you to Jim for inviting me along today to join in this collaboration using cereal in a recipe. And I also want to remind everyone that I am going to leave a link to Jim's channel in the description box under the video, along with the recipe. I'm going to type up the recipe and have it there for you all. And I also go to a website where I type the recipe that helps me create a link for you so that if you want, you can click on the link so that you can get a printable, downloadable recipe if you like. And again, I thank you all for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.